Bienvenidos a ¿Qué pasa, Polk? Estamos aquí en la Cumbre Internacional de la Mujer Comerciante. Hoy tenemos aquí una de nuestras oradoras que va a dar una charla en nuestro evento, la doctora Wanda Chadwick de Juice Plus. Wanda, bienvenido.
Gracias, Anita, gracias. Bienvenidos a todos, yo soy la doctora Wanda Chadwick y esta mañana y esta tarde voy a hablar de la prevención. ¿Cómo se puede prevenir cosas como diabetes, la presión alta? Queremos vivir una vida larga y saludable. Así que yo soy su persona para que vivan larga y saludable. Aquí tengo mis productos de Juice Plus a la orden. Gracias, Anita.
Hola, ¿qué es su nombre?
Me llamo Janet Rosado.
¿Y por qué estás aquí?
Estamos aquí buscando enfermeras, estamos buscando housekeepers, certified nursing assistants para que nos ayuden a nuestros ancianos.
Gracias. Y siga con nosotros en ¿Qué pasa, Polk?
Hola, ¿cuál es tu nombre?
Mi nombre es Normi.
¿Y por qué estás aquí?
Estoy aquí porque quiero que toda la gente en el Condado de Polk sepa que hay servicios de cuidado de salud en el hogar para las personas de la tercera edad y para deshabilitados, y es importante que tengan esta información, que usen los servicios para que estén saludables en la casa.
1 in 4 people will die of heart disease. How many of you know people that have heart disease? 1 in 2 women and 1 in 3 men will develop cancer. 1 in 3 people will have diabetes by the year 2050. That's pretty sad. Diabetes, you guys, is a disease of choice. You get to not be a diabetic anymore according to the foods that you eat. 1 in 5 children is obese, and look what Dr. David Katz says from Yale University. He says that our children are more harmed today by poor nutrition than by alcohol, tobacco, and drugs combined. That's pretty sad. Here's what the average American eats on a daily basis. This is called the SAD diet. Have you all heard of the SAD diet? It's the standard American diet. This is killing us, you guys. I'm a bearer of good news, but I'm also going to make you aware that this is harming our body. Soda, we call it diabetes in a bottle. Diabetes in a bottle. Now, every time that we eat, we are either feeding a disease or we're fighting it. You all get to decide what you're gonna do to your body when you eat. Now, here's what I tell my patients. If you change nothing, guess what's gonna happen? If you change nothing, nothing will change. But if you want changes, I have solutions. So what can we do to be healthier? Number 1, we can exercise 30 to 45 minutes each and every day. We can sleep 7 to 8 hours. How many of you really sleep 7 to 8 hours? Raise your hand. Good. Like all 4 of you. Okay, that's good. Well, all 4 of you. Well, here's the news. Our body only replenishes and regenerates during sleep. We need to have good sleep to regenerate and replenish our body. We need water. Who knows how much water we need into our body every single day? 64 ounces, she said a gallon, right? Here's what we need. We take our body weight, what we actually do weigh, don't cheat, okay? Because I would love to say I'm 110 pounds, but I'm not. What you actually do weigh, divide that in half, and you have to drink that in ounces each and every day. So here's an example. If you weigh 150 pounds, you divide that in half, you have to drink 75 ounces of water each and every day for the prevention of dehydration. Okay, we don't want to fall into a dehydration state. We have to use safer products, and then we have to eat real food. You guys, food that comes in a can, food that is packaged is not real food. Real food are things like fruits and vegetables. So let's concentrate on fruits and vegetables. My husband, Dr. Chadwick, and I, we are nutrition experts. We agree that 80% of diseases are preventable with good food. Did you guys know that? 80% of diseases are preventable with good food. So here's where I introduce you to my company. I am affiliated with the Juice Plus company, which equals good nutrition. For all the Latinos out there, are all the Latinas listening to me? I was the first presidential marketing director, Latina, ever with a $16 billion company. I think that deserves a whoop whoop. And it's only because, I say Jesus loves me above all, and because I'm spreading the word on fruits and vegetables. So let me tell you who Juice Plus is. We are the world leaders in plant food nutrition. That's all we are. We're just plant foods. The USDA is recommending that we eat 9 to 13 servings of raw fruits and vegetables each and every day. But unfortunately, most of us don't do that every day. You can't put in a truck like diesel, right? Trucks need diesels. If you put the wrong gas, it'll break down. But yet we put the wrong gas in us, the wrong fuel, and expect us not to break down. It doesn't work like that, you guys. So we have to put the right fuel in our bodies to maintain health. Are we all in agreement with that? Yes? So you could become a customer with my husband and I, Dr. Chadwick. I have a table there. My website is easy. It's my name, Wanda. My name is Wanda.juiceplus.com.
Con uno de nuestros auspiciadores, The Brooks Group. Bienvenidos a ¿Qué pasa, Polk?
Nosotros estamos aquí porque en el futuro lo que vamos a hacer es trabajar con muchas mujeres para ayudarte a entender el proceso de cómo comprar una casa. En el futuro, bueno, puede venir al evento, obviamente, o si no, nosotros trabajamos con Keller Williams. Estamos localizados en la Primera Street en Winter Haven, Florida. Nos puede contactar llamando a la oficina en cualquier momento.
¿Por qué estás aquí hoy?
Estoy llevando la información a la comunidad sobre Casi Enterprise, la agencia que tenemos de seguro para las personas que necesitan Medicaid, Medicare y un Advance para trabajar y tener mejores beneficios en la comunidad.
Gracias por venir.
What we do is we help small businesses get established. So if you are a small business owner or want to be a small business owner and have not registered your company with the state, those are one of the services that we provide. The other thing that we have recently have partnered with Kairos Nutrition, and we are going to be launching PFG Nutrition. So in Spirit Lake Road, we'll be opening up our own nutrition club. So I'm super excited. And then also we have Create by PFG. And Create is a special project for me. It's not a nonprofit yet. That is definitely the goal. Business with a purpose. So one of the things that obviously we're celebrating women empowerment, right? So a hand for all the women in here. Come on. So one of the things that's really dear and true to me, because I unfortunately experienced this type of trauma head on with my own child. A lot of people do not understand that human trafficking is a real thing. Human trafficking exists right here in our own county. If you guys ever follow the awesome Grady Judd, you will see that he does not play when it comes to that, and I greatly appreciate that. So a lot of times these young girls don't have role models, they don't have resources, and they don't have the people. And one of the things that we want to do with Create by PFG is I want to be able to build a network of women who are going to be willing to be mentors to these girls. I want to be able to partner with One More Child, with the Sheriff's Office, and these are all things that I'm starting to do now because I want to be able to let these girls know that they are not alone, that they are worth something, that the story that they've gone through is not what defines them, and that they have a group of women who are ready to be able to help them and support them. So if any of you ladies are interested in joining me to do that, awesome. We'll talk later today because, again, this is something that we're going to be starting and hopefully soon here. So go ahead and go to the next slide. So again, one of the things that we want to do with Create is we want to be able to educate them. We want to provide them with the tools necessary. So if a young girl is going through, let's say, One More Child has a program, if they're going through that program and they're ready to graduate and they don't know what they want to do, I want them to be able to come to our office and I want them to be able to get set up with a mentor. I want them to know that, hey, if you want to start your business, let's help you do that. One of the things that I will be doing myself is that I will be giving my services to one girl every month is my goal. So I want to be able to help a girl either start a business or get themselves on the right path. So that is definitely the goal. Again, if any of you are interested in joining us, let me know. So one of the things, again, with empowering workshops, so if you have a workshop that you do, either it be a makeup workshop or real estate or credit or health, whatever it is, if you are willing to maybe once a year provide one of those workshops for free for these girls, let's get together and let's talk because I want to be able to offer these services to them. If you do these workshops and you need a space to do them, that's where Presidential Family Group comes in as well. So yes, we're going to help the girls. That's the main goal. But at the end of the day, if you're a small business and need a location for that, we want to be able to be that resource for you. So again, providing strong mentors is definitely something that is important because these girls, and I don't know if you guys know the facts, but once a young girl runs away from home, it only takes 24 to 48 hours before she gets approached by a trafficker. And I know that a lot of times we see these movies like Taken and we think that that's the way it happens, and it doesn't. For me, my daughter, she was going to the mall, hanging out with the wrong people, met this guy, and he thought, okay, this is my boyfriend. Well, next thing you know, they're at parties and things get crazy, and now you don't have an option as to what you can say yes or no to. So it's not like in the movies. It definitely happens here. And one of the things is that a lot of people do not understand is that Florida is actually ranked 3rd in the U.S. So again, right here in our own state. The fight against human trafficking, and this is only in the U.S., this is not including overseas, anywhere from 15,000 to 50,000 women and girls are trafficked in the U.S. yearly. This is yearly, guys. The difference between a young girl and drugs is that drugs, it has a product and it runs out. The reason this is so profitable is because, unfortunately, these girls are used over and over again. Now, 1 out of 4 girls are at risk and 1 out of 6 boys are at risk. So boys are not safe from this. A lot of times we focus on the fact that it's only girls, but boys get trafficked as well. So again, we just want to be able to help combine the services that we have, unite the people that we have here, become mentors, and help these girls create a future so that they know that they too can, be somebody someday. Just because they've gone through this doesn't mean that they don't have a future. This is something that happened to them. It's not who they are.
Bienvenidos a ¿Qué pasa, Polk? Ya ustedes saben, yo soy Anita Rivera y aquí estamos con Ana Vargas, una de las auspiciadoras de nuestro evento. Ana, ¿cómo estás?
Muy buenos días, bien, gracias Ana Rivera.
¿El nombre de tu compañía?
Family Resource and Consultation Services.
¿Qué hace tu compañía con la comunidad?
Ofrecemos talleres de desarrollo personal, motivación. Trabajamos la programación neurolingüística individual, grupal y de pareja. Tenemos un grupo de apoyo para familias con necesidades especiales y de igual forma pues hacemos coaching para familias con necesidades especiales. Y actualmente, permíteme mencionarte, estamos apoyando a la Fundación Luz y Esperanza por el Autismo en la República Dominicana. Es un donativo de $35 para así apoyar a las personas de escasos recursos que necesitan terapias en la República Dominicana, específicamente en la provincia de Santiago.
Hi, and why are you here today?
My name is Troy. I'm from the Lakeland Magic, and Anna begged me to come here today, so I decided to come out here. Seriously, we came out to support such a great event. It's a pleasure to be here. We're really excited. So we're just trying to show that the Lakeland Magic is part of this community, and we're here today to see what we can do and help in any way that we can.
Stay here with Que Pasa Polk.
Hi, I am with.
Luis Garcia.
Why are you here today?
Well, we're here to support the community here in Bartow, and we're actually here to provide information on our services. There's health insurance for turning 65 and also commercial and individual.
All right, thank you.
I'm a pastoral psychologist. I just started as a master life coach in 2015. And I start working with substance abuse. I don't know, many of you will know about Tri-County. So I was visiting and doing evaluations in mental and substance abuse. And I'm telling you just a little bit what I was doing, and I saw a lot of darkness and a lot of things that people need. And that motivated me to go all the way to start working as a master life coach so I can help others with building up with not only the mental part. It was something else. It was more about the pain and the soul and other stuff that the people need. So I decided, because I knew that where I was working, there's some policies you cannot do what you want, you have to follow them. So I decided to start doing my own business on the side and helping people and giving all those tools. And after that, I had a contract and I work in Lakeland Regional, and I work in the psych unit. I saw that it was not only to work in the mind, it was not only to work with giving them resources, it was more than that. It was more than giving you therapy and more than giving you a theory of do this, do that. And for me, it was easy to say, but it was more than that. So one day I decided and I said, you know what? I'm going to work mind, soul, and spirit. Has to be a balance. Has to be. So that's what I decided. I said, you know what? If it helped me, when I was in 2008, that I had a bad relationship, and when you have a big change, and my son, it was 2 at that time, I decided that I had to do something because I was not happy, and I was not going to raise a child in that kind of situation. So I say, you know what? If these techniques help me out, I'm going to bless others. And that was my purpose. And there's a lot of people that they look into, what is my purpose? And they run away and go all the way and looking for the purpose. And I believe that the purpose is when you get up every morning, you open your eyes, you breathe, and you walk in the purpose. And that's what I did. And that's what I want, that's what I've been doing. Because yes, I knock a lot of doors. And there's a lot of people saying no, even for free. But I decide that my purpose, it was my responsibility. And I had to walk it, and I was going to do it. So that's why I'm here today, to present what it helped me out, and it helped a lot of people. And that's why I wrote also, and I'm working, I'm sorry, it's in Spanish, but I'm working and translating in English so we can bless everybody with that techniques, and that's what I'm here for, to just give you a little bit of what I wrote with a lot of love, with a lot of hope that we can bless a lot of people, and those techniques can help someone. It doesn't matter. I always say, I remember that I started, and when I did my first seminar, and everybody was like sending me messages, oh, I'm going to be in your conference, and I'm going to be there, and it was like 50 people. I said, oh my God, so we prepare for 50 people. And when I went there, it was just 5. But for me, it was 500. Because I put a seed, and all the people that it was supposed to be there, it was there. And I put that seed, and I believe, and I know 100% positive that seed went to other people. So it's the way you see things. It's the purpose that you always have to have. That is the one that I encourage you every morning to work with people that they're in psychosis, that they are having mental situations, but you have to have a purpose and love what you do. If you want to do it, no matter what you do it because you love it. You have passion about it, right? So let's start. So here we go. Here is how to balance the mind, the soul, and the spirit. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit about how do you guide your mind, how you heal your soul, and feed your spirit.
Hola y bienvenidos otra vez a ¿Qué pasa, Polk? Ya ustedes saben que hoy hemos tenido un evento de triunfo para la mujer latina y la mujer de otros países. Pero hoy con nosotros tenemos una emprendedora que es una diseñadora y también ella hace sus prendas. Y es una niña que me tiene bien excitada porque parte de lo que es Women for LULAC es ella, empezando de esta edad. Así que bienvenida a ¿Qué pasa, Polk? ¿Y cómo tú te llamas, mi amor?
My name is Ariana Cedino.
Ajá, y entonces entiendo que ¿en qué escuela tú estás y qué grado tú estás?
Harrison School of the Arts, and I'm in 9th grade.
Harrison, tremenda escuela porque mi hijo se graduó de ahí hace años. So, entonces, ¿qué te motivó? What made you start your own jewelry design?
Well, we started during the pandemic, and as I saw they were trending on Instagram, but at the time only my dad was working, so we couldn't afford it. So one day my mom told me she knows how to make it, and we went to the store and we bought it, and as I started wearing them to church, they were asking for orders, and then I created Me and Mom.
So you created Me and Mom. Ella ha creado Me and Mom, mamá y yo. So, dime un poquito cómo tú las elaboras. ¿Tú las diseñas primero, las cortas? ¿Qué es lo que tú haces?
Well, the first thing I do is I pick out the color clay I want, I roll it out, and then I cut it, and then I can put designs on it, or I'll paint it, or I'll just put more clay on top and then bake it.
Awesome. So how can someone order your earrings? Where can they go to order your earrings?
They can go to our Instagram page and privately message us and send us a picture of a design that they would like.
Oh my God. So they're working actually on a design for us, for the Women for LULAC. They're working on earrings for us. So that's how we're going to do a fundraiser. So that's how I met her. So this is going to be great. So anyone can contact you just through Instagram. What if they need to contact you through a phone number, mom's phone number?
Yeah, we have a phone number. Our phone number is 863-877-5531.
Thank you. And what message would you give to girls your age right now who want to start their own little business?
Well, I would say just go for it. Don't hold back because of your fears. Just go, and if you want to do it, don't let nobody put you down.
Podcast.